Hey everybody, I'm Trish Witkowski from FoldFactory.com, and I'm here in Boston, Mass. at Standard Finishing Systems National Demonstration and Training Center. I'm here with George Vergilis, their Director of Sales, and George is going to take me through several demonstrations of their various finishing technologies. I can't wait.
I'm looking forward to it, Trish.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. So Trish, we have a great line of folders, but we also need to have a great line of accessories to complement before the fold and after the fold. And a good example is this continuous feeder. This is unique in that a customer can start with this folder as a pile folder. But in the future or immediately, if they have a requirement for a long run feeding, simply drop this table, lift that feeder head, in 5 minutes they'll have this continuous feeder docked and running through the folder.
Wow, so is this the same as a round feeder?
That's correct.
Oh, great, okay.
Continuous feeder, most often recognized as a round folder.
Oh, okay. So what's over here?
The additional accessories that we have are some knife folders and pressers. This is a knife folder. It's a mobile knife fold. This particular unit has a knife and a buckle plate under the knife. So I can do a letter fold, a half to a letter fold, a half to a Z fold, or a double parallel using this.
Now, do these only attach to a folding machine?
No, they can be brought up to booklet makers, they can be brought up to saddle stitchers, they can be brought up to a folder to do a 32-page signature as an example.
Wow, so this could get used quite a bit in a shop.
That's exactly right.
Very versatile.
This unit will only do an up fold.
Uh-huh.
The folding knife behind you, this portable knife, is a single knife. There's no buckle plate under it, but it can do an up fold as well as a down fold, simply by rotating this.
Oh, that's great.
So in this configuration, my knife is coming up, creating a down fold. When I swing it back, my knife is going down, giving me an up fold. So depending on my imposition, I can run this either way.
Wow, and just fast and easy.
It's fast and easy to keep up with the folder.
Wow, so I see, this is another knife, right?
This is another unique knife in that it is designed to manage and handle really bulky folds.
Okay.
It's a good companion to any of the folders, but primarily used with our small format folder.
Okay, well, the big issue with the thickness is the rollers, sending it through a roller.
Yes.
So what are we doing here?
As we get really bulky, rather than driving it through all of the rollers underneath that knife, there's a straight path that just brings it right down into the receiver.
Wow, so this is unique to standard.
This is unique in that I can set this up running with the folder and have that knife in parallel with the folder, or turn the whole device and have that knife running at a right angle to the paper.
And again, versatile.
Very, very versatile, easy to set up. This is one of the pressers that we have. This resides at the end of the folder. As an example, let's say I'm doing a direct mail fold and I need to go into an inserter afterwards.
Okay.
Paper's got memory to it. So as much as I'm driving it through the fold rollers, I need to exert a lot of pressure to keep that fold down and tight, giving me enough time to get it into an envelope and an inserter. So this exerts about a ton of pressure on that.
Question though. Can this move as fast as, I mean, if things are flying out of the folding machine, how is this keeping up?
I'm running that folder at 40,000 an hour. This is going to keep up with it.
How did I know that was the case? Where are we going next?
Let's take a look at, another folder. This is another folder design from Horizon. It's a small format folder. This folder will actually get down to a 3/4 by 3/4 size. It's a 15 3/4 by 25 3/4 inch sheet size. The customer that buys this is going to have more of a steady diet of small format folding for inserts or outserts. It's automated. It's 6 plates on the parallel, 6 plates on the right angle. I could run it parallel to parallel and have a 12 plate design. This is another accessory, which is a vertical stacker. So if I'm doing a small format fold, I want to stand it up on edge rather than trying to receive it in a shingle delivery. Again, operator just puts in the size of the paper, selects the fold. So I'm doing a Z fold, and then I'm doing a double parallel. and I'm stacking it. That sound that you're hearing is batch counting, so I can physically visually see the separation between my groups.
I was wondering about that. I was actually going to ask about why that happened. That's really neat.
So if I'm batching in 50s or 100s, I don't need to pause and stop and reach in. I'll always have a visual line of where my separation is at.
It's just so smart.
Another accessory is another presser stacker unit. This is exerting 2 ton of pressure. And
so this one's a lot stronger than the one that we saw.
A lot stronger. That just has a motorized delivery. This actually has a stacker, so that I can build a stack and then push it out into a conveyor, build another stack, push it out into a conveyor.
So is this just larger format? I mean, why would I use this versus the other one? Like, what's the...
Just to maintain good stacks of material. It's ideal for signatures. We don't sell a bander, but you can add a bander to this so that as these stacks come out, let's say 16-page signatures, you can wrap it with a paper or plastic band and then move it to another area of the shop, rather than worry about that skid tipping over or losing the control,
no, that makes sense.
Control of the signature. This will also go on the saddle stitchers, folders, booklet makers, any of the devices that are feeding paper.
Everything's so versatile.
Yep, and compact.
But I guess it kind of has to be. I mean, in hybrid environments where everyone is, changing jobs and,
The large format, this is a 29-43 inch sheet size. This is a pallet feeder. There's a round feeder behind you in the same format. For many years, much of the folding has been done at trade binders, and so they had a requirement for a round feeder because they didn't know what was going to come through the door.
Right.
Today, larger presses are stacking better. The quality within that stack is always at a high degree.
Right.
So instead of having multiple operators, one operator standing there continually shingling out the stock, they can just simply take that skid from the press, drive it with a forklift in here. There's a laser light that aligns the sheet to the feeder area. Again, it's automated. Select your fold pattern and fold the paper and go. I am producing a 16-page signature in a very small footprint.
Yeah.
This is 6 plates on the parallel. I have a knife and a fold plate under the knife, and I have another knife. So I don't need all of the right angle sections.
Yeah.
I have a parallel exit, an 8-page exit, a 16-page exit, and if I took a mobile knife unit, I'd have a 32-page exit. Here I'm running into another accessory, which is a pressure stacker bander. So I'm building out a preset count. Once it reaches its count, it will hesitate to feed on the folder. It'll kick the stack out. I'll band it, press it, and then stack it. We move to another area. We'll give this a second to build. It's pretty close to building. Feeds in a piece of chipboard at the front. Another piece of chipboard. There we go.
The action begins.
It'll push it out. It'll start to feed again. Okay.
Wow.
Stack it. Ready to go.
Wow.
So we have all of the necessary devices available.
Well, that was enlightening.
You want to see more folders?
Of course I do. Well, I'm always up for folders. So, no, thank you. This has been wonderful.
This has been a great day.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Trish.
Oh, gosh, I'm happy to be
You're
here.
welcome here anytime.
Oh, I'll be back.
Great.
Right. Thanks.